Okay, hello everybody. This is Try It Tuesday, and I'm going back to Pinterest pics. Sorry about the mess. I am in between, well, not in between, I'm doing my journal as well as doing this. I'm sorry, I'm just bringing a few things up. Right, what I'm basing it on this week is, hold on a second, let's have a look, is this. Years ago, I remember, Christmas tags there. I remember doing, when I was card making and using templates. They were all the rage, and they actually call them layouts. So you type in card layouts. I learned a lot. This was many years ago, you know, when Pinterest first opened. I learned a lot by, you know, the sort of the way they place things, the composition of things. And this is very good to learn from, you know, and you can adapt it. I've sort of got one almost ready because I was seeing whether it would work on the size that I wanted. A lot of them, they give you the size of everything as well. You know, some don't and some do. So, but a lot of these, you could use these for your cards, your journaling cards, your tags, anything, and you'll find that it will work. Yeah, I'm gonna do the first one. I'm gonna do is this one. Okay, so one I've sort of got ready. Okay, the card is, I think, the dotted area on there, but I've brought mine in a bit. I'll tell you the sizes, but you can, if you want, if you first start doing this, you know, work by the size. But this was going to be too big for my journal, so I've shrunk everything a bit, you know, down a bit really, so that it will fit. Okay, because I know the size of my journal, and I thought, now I need to shrink things down a bit. But a lot of the sizes are still the same. These might be the same. Okay, but I'm basing it on the card is that size, 3.75 times 5. Yeah, rather than a little bit more where the dotted line is. Okay. So this is how I adapt things. So that's the sketch. Yeah. So I keep that so I could see it. Right. So my first bit, this is a bit of file folder. Could be a bit of tea stained card or paper. You know, I've embossed mine. Okay, I haven't inked around that because I was going to sort of do like a watercolor effect. And I thought, well, I've done 2 videos on that. But this could be one of your nice backgrounds if you wanted it. I'm going plain just to show you what I mean. So like I say, this could be a bit of tea stained paper or anything really. I'm going over this a bit in places, and it'll pick up on that raised area. Let's just sort of age it a little bit, and I think I've inked everything else up, so I've got a mark there, but it'll be covered, so I'm not worried. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could spritz that, and you know, but I'm all right. I'm fine with that. Okay, so I've cut things that what size. I'll tell you what size I've done. But again, this is for my journal. So 3, I think it's by 5. Okay, and this was one of the toppers that was shrunk down to a page. So the sizes worked out all right. So at the moment, that's 2 1/4 by 3 1/8 really. But okay, the circle they've said is 1/875. So do we get a circle that size? No. I'm not sure whether that's a 1.5 inch, 1 3/4 inch punch. I don't know, but anyway, I've done. Oh gosh, blank. Right, 1 1/4, and then the other one is 1.5. Okay, and that's from the kit. Little bit of paper. That one is the same as, I think, 4.5. Oh, they've got it. Yeah, 4.5 by 1. So that's the same. So this piece of paper is the same. My circle is smaller. I think this is slightly smaller, yeah, and that's basically the same. Okay, but I've torn the edges of a bit of dictionary page. Okay, it says it's got arsenic and weapons, look, on that, but it's covered, you don't see it. I did have a quick scan just in case I saw it, and I thought, oh no, you know, all the words you can pick, it's sort of like, do we want that? No. And yeah, so that will go down there. So I'm going to stick this down as I go, because and you can add more things to these once you get going, but gosh, you could do loads up like this. And these could, if you wanted to, go on the front of a card, you know, as a topper. But it's just showing you, you know, how to sort of follow one of these layouts, which I found them invaluable years ago. So I will link my Pinterest board. See, I nearly went in too far there, but that would be okay too. I'm just going to see where this goes. Okay, no, that's great. That's fine. And you could stitch around that, which I think I'm going to, but I'm going to stitch it onto the card before I put the rest on. So then we put that there. Yeah, I was looking through my Pinterest the other day, and I thought, oh gosh, yeah, there's those layouts, and they're really good for beginners and things. You know, I sort of don't use them anymore, but it's sometimes nice to go back. And because I've used all the kit papers, we know it's going to all sort of work. Okay, and I'm going to go and stitch around this, okay, because that is going to be my focal point. Sometimes your focal point can be this, but I want that blue butterfly as this one. Okay, so that's nicely stitched around there. Okay, and that is going to go there. Oh, what did I use for that? But from the kit, this was one of the ones that I shrunk down. Okay, and I took out that bit because I thought that worked. So I didn't want another butterfly, and I didn't want too much of the green. So I think that's got a bit of that blue, and that looks quite nice, that word. So that's what I've chosen. This is also embossed. Okay. And I'm going to come out there, slightly come off of the page there, like that. And then this is from the kit. That could go there. Okay, I've just cut the little tabs off that was on that one. Okay, I'll just show you that one again. All right, and then this could go on something bigger, or a bag. Can go on, you know, one of your glassine bags or something like that. Actually, I've got one somewhere. Or just on a page, or you can put another surrounding on that as well. Yeah, you know, it doesn't have to stay like that. I'll just get my journal. Oh yeah, I'll just use this one. I've got blue. There we go. I mean, that could even go on there. Yeah. Oh, and it most probably look better the other side. Okay, and that could actually be a tuck spot. Yeah. You could stitch that there, and that could be a nice tuck spot. Yeah. And, you know, look how nicely that goes. Yeah. Let's have a look. And then you've got something like this. Okay, I haven't got anything here, but again, that could be another layer. Okay, and then that could go on the front of a journal. I'm actually looking for my cover. Right, you can't really, because I've already done the front, so just think, let's cut down, and then you can, you know, put some lace around the bottom. But again, that is the top of a journal, isn't it? Cover, no problem at all. Yeah. So you can see where that can lead you. Right, just before I carry on, I just thought I'd show you how you can extend it. Yeah. So this is the topper we done. So you could have done a few of those. So yeah, and then you're going saying, oh, I need it bigger to go in a journal or to cover a bag. So you can put some paper behind it, some vellum. Okay, you can use this as washi tape or some of your nice. I've got a bit of this that I found that's pretty good match on my kit. So that could go there, and you've extended it even bigger, and then you've got yourself a nice decorated bag. And then, oh, perhaps down here you could, you know, put some of this. You could put it underneath a little bit, or you could put it over like that. That's similar to that. And then some flowers, you know, the Tim Holtz dies coming up around there. That would look lovely. So yeah, this loads of options. All right, but started off, it's a plain little topper really. Okay, right, now we can go on. Okay, so on with the next one, and I thought this one was quite nice. Yeah, I'm gonna, because it's a bigger circle, I'm gonna make it, I made it slightly wider, so I've gone 3 1/4, not the outside, it's more the inside border. Okay, so that is 3 1/4 by 5. I know that I still fit in my journal, so if I need to use it. And I've just got a piece of thin coffee stain card for my base. Yeah, and I actually quite like what's going on. Again, you could emboss this, or okay, I've done my circle, which I think I have got a 3-inch punch somewhere, but I think 2.5 is plenty. Now I've only done it on this thin card again because I'm gonna cut a piece out of this flower here. Okay, so I want a little bit of the pattern of the kit, which I'm just gonna, that could look quite nice. I think, I'm hoping it'll work. Yeah, I need to put a piece of card behind it. Hoping this isn't too thick, because it's about 180, something like that. So actually, it'll be fine because you're not going to see this anyway. So I missed a bit there, but that's all right, because the time that's inked up, nobody will know. Well, you all will. Yep. Oh, you have to excuse my fingers again. I've been dyeing bits of fabric, and of course it gets everywhere, doesn't it? So that's going to be my center point, right? And again, this could be real scraps. Let's have a look. What have I got? I wonder if that's long enough. That might work. I have got a bit from the kit somewhere, so I mean, these are all odd bits. And that's got to go around the other way, but I think we're right. Yeah. So it's a great way of using all these strips up. I'm not going to do the V shape. You know, if anything, I'll tear it a bit. Do something like that. Very windy again today in Cornwall. Don't know what it's like in your area, but yeah, this is Saturday the 12th of March 2022. Right, so that's that bit there, and then we've got nice big center point. Right, punch. Okay, what have I got? I've got a few similar to this. I know some of these are out of stock now, or not out of stock, they don't do them anymore, but there's loads of punches and dies that are similar. So, and it doesn't have to be, you know, it can be just a round bit of paper on the end. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing. So what did I do? I've done a plain bit here. Okay. So that needs to come up a bit. And it's going to have to show a bit of that. Okay, because mine's quite wide. Like I say, I've narrowed the card. So usually on their one, which you'll see there's a gap between here, but like you say, it doesn't matter. Hold on. I'll just show you that. Okay, there's a little gap here. Then could put that across the middle, or we could put a bit of the paper across. So I'm going to have a look, see what it looks like. But that's looking okay. I might emboss that actually. I'm going to go emboss that. Let's give a bit of texture. Okay, I think I've changed my mind. I am going to do a little bit of stamping because I had a little look. Okay, oh, that's the embossed look. Looks lovely. Really like that. That's going to go there. Oh, I checked this. Wasn't keen on that one across there, but I did like this one. I think that went better. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a bit of stamping. So, like I said, I was going to use my stamps more this year. So, this is just a small, you know, you got the Tim Holtz background stamps as well, the text stamps, any of those. It's just this was here. So, where are we? Oh, just feel like I want a bit of, oh gosh, go over there. Put you in your proper place. Rolling around there. Lovely. Right. Now what's next? Little butterfly or something. Okay. Right, nice. Oh, have I got a nice big yellow one? Because that will definitely go, won't it? And you know what I'm going to do, don't you? It's got to be a bit this, isn't it? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stitch all around mine, and I'm going to stitch along here. Okay, just for a bit of texture. I'm going to do zigzag stitch along there. Okay, so I stitched around that one. Okay, and I'm just going to show you something. The placement of their flower, okay, is here. All right, I'm going to bring mine slightly down a bit, okay, because it's sort of about there, where, because I want that seen, I'm going to put this sort of more down here, yeah, like that. And I've just got a little word on there. I printed some like 4 page ages ago, so they're really dinky. So when I find them, I literally must put it on straight away, because if I put it here, I'll just chuck it away because I think it's rubbish. Oh, I've got a little bit of white card under there, look. That's doing. This lends itself to a couple of buttons, doesn't it? I have got a yellow one, but I'm not sure, a couple of flowers even, but I don't, oh, I've got sort of pink on it though. No, that's, these are a bit big. No. Sort of lending itself to a couple of buttons, but they, when you put buttons on, it's a bit bulky, isn't it, for you inside your journal. But that definitely goes, unless I know what to do. Sprayed these pink. It's not touched the gems, but oh. There you go. To wipe my hands again. Okay, yeah. Oh, and I put one of those on the top there, so you can put a grommet in there now, and with some nice thread. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, so the next one, oh, I've got to get that ready, sorry about that, is this one here. Okay, I thought it was a nice one. Another nice circle, look. Let's making good use of circles today. Right, so what I've got is the bit that was left over. Oh, I've done this one from the circle I punched out for the other one, which was there. So I thought I would utilize that rather than it just going into my pile. Okay, so that's going to be the sort of big bit at the back. Okay, oh, this is just a piece of card embossed, okay, and inked around, that's all. Okay, so that is going to go there. Now I thought I'll take the spotty paper from the kit, and that's going to go that sort of bit there. Okay, and I've got a little square here. That's oh, the size of what I've done again. Again, it's smaller than what they've done. It's 3 by 5, I think. Yeah, by 5. And the little square I've done is 1.5 squared. Okay, and I have found an embellishment to go as the other circle, which will be in here. Yeah, this is one I made. Oh my gosh, I think there's a video on it actually. It's got to be, I must probably 3, 4 years ago, something like that. and it's book page, and then heat embossed it. So I've got a lot of heat embossed videos in the Dangle videos, which is in the description box below. But this was one of my favourite pieces, and that's why I haven't used it. Absolutely beautiful. And that was just a piece from a book page stuck to a bit of round card. Yeah, so, and it just, but I don't know, I just never had somewhere for it to go for some unknown reason, or I forgot to use it, and it was in my little pot, and I saw it recently and I thought, right, this is the year. And I've got a pink butterfly here, so I got a stronger pink colour to go with that. Yeah, and this washi tape has been hanging around from the cluster kit that I never used, so it's been hanging around, so I thought I'd use that as well. Right, okay, so let's get sticking. So I'll do that. Well, I didn't use my glue stick then is because what I'm sticking to is uneven surface, and I tend to like proper glue then. It's sort of, you come in a bit with this, it doesn't go towards the outside because the other bit goes there. And this, well, that's over the top, so yeah, we put that down first to see what that looks like. Then I might do, I was only going to do 3, and then I thought I want to do a long one, you know, like a journaling card that way, so I'll pick one for that, I think. I'll do one more, so you get a bonus. Right, I'm going to stitch around mine first, because I also want to stitch around that, okay, before that goes on. Okay, here we are. All right, let's have a look. Right, let's stick this down first. Do we want a little bit under there? Do you know what? I think I do. But not much. And that's another one. And that's the sketch. Okay. I like that. And the same thing you could do with that I've mentioned previously. You know, if you wanted to make it grow, you just put things behind it. Yeah. Okay, here's the one I've chosen. Okay, for a landscape version. So I've got one of the same cards. This one didn't emboss very well. Forgot to put my little bit of paper in. So that's 4.5 by 3. Okay, I think that's quite a nice little size. So this I done 2 3/4 square. Yeah, because the width is of 3. Yeah. So I thought that would go there, even though on the one they've done, they've left is smaller, but we're all getting too small because this is small to start with. Yeah, so that is fine. We'll be covering up the butterfly there, but it's only a bit of paper. It's hard covering them up, but okay. And then get some old vintage paper. This could be torn if we wanted it to be torn. Let's have a look first. Where we want it. So I'll come down there, I won't waste it. I'm going to put it right over to cover the, totally cover the butterfly. And just leave a bit. And I'll work with that. So that's there. Then we've got one of the little postcards somewhere. Okay, I found it. So it was tucked under there on the right. So that's one of the postcards that have been shrunk down. So I thought I'd put that there, but I also thought I would stick some of that on here just to use that up because that's been hanging around. So they've gone over that way, okay, but because again this is smaller than what they've done, I'm coming in. Yeah, okay, and I think I'm going to use one of these on here, but I'm going to use it so that you just see that bit because I think that is too heavy for it. Yeah. And then I'll stitch around, and I'll stitch around that because that's our focal point. Okay, and what I thought I was going to do here is they've used quite a big circle, but I'm going to use a small one. And I'm going to use one of those things I usually do for the policy envelope type things. And I thought that would look nice there with a bow on the top. This is bows that I make out of my wax thread that I use for binding the spine, bits that are left over, and I just make a bow. Okay, and they stay real nice shape because it's waxed. So I won't put that on yet, but I will glue the bow in place. Right, I'm just going to stitch around that. Here we go. So what I've done there, I stitched around and I put one of those on, put a little bit of sari silk just ripped up, a bit of lace. Yeah, that's all there. Oh, I backed it as well, this one. Okay, some line paper, and then I'm going to stick my button on, and I thought I'd put a little bit of lace because I've done a bit here, I put a bit down there. Stick this on. It's there. Then let's have a look, see which way. Yep, that way I think. Got a little pretty to this one. Oh, that come out a bit quick. Just looking. Oh no, it's a shame about the butterfly there because we could have had a. There's two butterflies on that side. Look at this one. That goes really well. That's from my other spring kit. have butterflies. I've just found it in a butterfly thing, and I thought, gosh, that really goes well with this kit too. Yeah. No, I'm going to leave that as it is. Oh, I know I know what to do. If I can find them. There they are. Let's cut the gems along here. That was what I used to do card making. So I'm going to go ahead and make a few more. I won't do them on camera, I'm sorry, but because I have to edit these videos. Put those two there. I'm going to do 3 because I haven't got anywhere else. And I do tend to work in 3s. If there was one, say here, then I would only put 2. 3s or 5s, odd numbers. Just squish that down a bit. Oh. There we go. And that is that one. All right. I'll show you the picture again to recap. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I've really enjoyed this one this week. I think, you know, it's going back to sort of card making, but it's a nice way of putting journaling cards together with bits and pieces from a kit, you know, so you are being creative. Some say that you're not creative if you use a digital kit. Well, that's a matter of an opinion because you can be. It's a bit of paper, so that's all it is. And I would think, well, with packaging, if you've got some pretty packaging, beautiful. Somebody's designed that. So, you know, what's the difference in designing, say, that as a topper or using a really pretty packaging? There's not a lot of difference. Okay, well, I'll be back in a bit to show you what I've made. Okay, bye. Right, I didn't manage to do a load more because I had to go because I had some other things I had to get on with. But here they are. That you saw me do that. That's my favourite. Really like that one. And saw me do that one. This one was a different one. Just needs a grommet and a dangle there. Yeah, I'm just not sure about this here, but it's okay. I like all this. And that was based on that one, but with like a little tag I had hanging around, so similar. Yeah, but of course this was smaller and then left a gap here, so that to me I find is perfectly balanced, that one. So let me do that one. Yes. Oh, that was another different one. Just used what I had, you know, hanging around, and put a grommet on yet. And another one similar to that, but using a ticket. That was similar to this one, I think. Or was it this one? Oh, that one. See, but I missed out this bit here, and no, it's not that one, is it? Because that didn't have a circle behind it. Oh, that was a different one, I think. Yeah, but similar sort of thing. Yeah, just put the circle in the background there. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.